Hello guys, welcome back. In today's crypto technical analysis, today as usual, we're going to look at the BTC price action. We will start multiple time frame analysis by looking at the weekly time frame and then slowly going to a lower time frames. However, before we start, as usual, I've got a small request. If you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Let's start from a weekly time frame. Before we look into the chart, I'm going to draw your attention that I mentioned in Twitter that I was saying this and next week is going to be very crucial, and I don't want us losing this important support level, which is a higher time frame support. And as you can see, after we had this massive red candle, we got closed top of the support box. We're testing now again, right inside this box, but we've got 6 days plus to close this weekly candle. We're going to look at this support line on the lower time frame. On the weekly time frame, as long as we're going to be above that support, then we've got primary level at around 41 and 42,000 level. And at the same time, the last level that we will be cautious at around 51,000 all the way up to 52,000 levels. If we're going to break those levels on the weekly time frame, then highly likely we're going to see a new all-time high. However, these are not the important levels at this stage. It is very early for us to talk about those levels. On the weekly time frame and the other higher time frames that we have got these very important levels. The upper line of this support, as you can see, that matches nearly with our point of control. At the same time, the levels that I mentioned, 52,000 plus, is going to be our value area high. At the same time, keep an eye on if we're going to lose this level, then highly likely we will be ending up in 618. That's going to be at around 28,300 levels. We might get a nasty week all the way up to 24,800, 25,000 level, and highly likely that we're going to see harsh rejection. On the lower time frame and mid time frame, we might get a V-shaped recovery. Now it's slightly early. I'm going to give another week or two, and I will see how this level is going to react. But highly likely in normal scenarios, once we lose 0.382, the mirror image of 618, and that's another second indication. If we're going to lose 0.5, the golden pocket, highly likely we will end up on this 618, the golden zone. Moving on to a daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we can see a clear picture that over 48 hours, we managed to stay above the upper line of this support without going into this support level. However, at the moment, with today's pump and dump, we are right inside this support box. However, to analyze further this support box, we have to look into a lower time frame. But on the daily time frame, as soon as I said, we lost with this candle $60,000, we consolidated a bit in this region, and daily time frame went heavily under the bears control. And at the moment, the bears are controlling the daily time frame. In order to be bullish on the daily time frame, the levels is going to be 47,000 all the way up to 50,500 levels. As long as we're going to remain below these levels, daily time frame, we can consider that we're going to be under a bears control. Moving on to a 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, as soon as we lost 0.618, the golden pocket, right from 66,400, 500 levels, the initial short setup gain. However, in average, that we shorted from $63,500, $63,000 all the way. The first level, as you remember, we had the support levels around $50,000 and $48,000. However, without getting an exit signal, if you didn't close this setup that I showed and shared many times over the Twitter, the first we saw 33% done. The next one followed by fake out on the 2-hour time frame with the $52,000. It was harsh rejection, and we had another nearly 24% dump. However, the recent one was expected, and I showed and warned many times in the recent videos that it provided, with the current price action, 25% profit. And if you're doing a leverage, you do the math for yourself. As you can see, without getting an exit signal that we couldn't manage to break, as soon as we lost $64,000, we couldn't manage to break the upper line of this, the green line. Only this 52,000 gave us a fake out, but lower time frame as well as the mid time frames were heavily under the bear's control. As a result, we saw another massive dump in the market. Before we move on to further analysis, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market, and it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour time frames are heavily under the bear's control. However, it is going to be very early for us to talk about, without breaking 42,500 levels, it is going to be so early for us to talk about the mid time frames as well as the lower time frames. But I'm going to share a very interesting scenario with you guys. You can see where we got a rejection today. With this nasty week, we got rejection right from to the dollar from the red line. As soon as we touched to the red line, we saw a massive rejection from the bears. As you can see clearly under 2 hour time frame, right to the dollar. So again, without breaking 42,500, it is going to be so early for us to talk and cover about the bullish scenario. However, the support levels that I mentioned on the higher time frame, I will be keeping an eye on to those levels. And we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.